The Western world is in ruin and ready to collapse. The so-called resistance leaders, they rage bait the slaves, pushing their own demise. Stay angry indeed. Black pills of despair rain from the sky. No one can stop the fall. No one can stop Black Chad, demon of despair.
Stop putting your emotion into it.
Wait,
we need to look for alternatives.
what's this?
Look for solutions. We can't just, give in to despair and this programmed demoralization of the West. Come on, guys.
What? You're not full of rage or despair? Fine. I will imprison you in an astral dungeon and keep you away from the others. No one will hear about your alternatives or your solutions or your silly indie brands. No one cares. The despair programming must continue.
What?
Welcome to Forever, nerd.
You haven't won, Black Chad.
Oh, yeah?
I'll talk to and review every indie creator I can, and we'll fight against your despair.
Even the bad ones?
Yes, even the bad ones.
Oh.
You don't get it. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me! Now on with the show.
Wave, are you ready? Well then let's rock the hell up!
Drive the ships to new
There we go. Bring everybody in. What's up, guys?
Hey. Is it weird if I find that Autobot chick singer hot? Is it just me? Am I weird?
It's not weird at all.
Okay. Okay.
Doing a little debunking there.
Yeah. So how are you guys doing? Oh, and first of all, welcome back to the channel, Frederick.
Thank you,
for
Eric.
coming back.
Hey,
this time
buddy.
you have something to chill. So let's
Yes.
do that.
I could do some.
Because last time
shilling.
you were here, we were talking about, we did the unboxing for Infinito Chronicles, and that was epic. So
I was but a wee lad.
Yeah, not just you, Frederick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Honor
don't know
you,
why.
perv. I saw her first.
Fight to the death. Do it.
Yes, I will duel you. I should convey you to a duel. Not too early, though. I get up pretty late.
Oh man, got it. So I guess let's kick it off a little bit. Just kind of introduce you, Frederick. What kind of comic do you got?
What kind of comic do I make? Do I have?
Yes.
Yes, it's the superhero kind, with a little bit of a sprinkling of sci-fi and hacker kind of intrigue. You know, it's
Yeah.
I've
Are you a hacker?
No, but I've played one on TV. No, I'm seriously. I've hung out with hackers. I did like a cover of hacker magazines back in the day, a 2600 magazine. I did a lot of visuals for hacker conferences, conventions, and stuff. So I've been around. Like I've always found the idea and the lifestyle, just the whole, you know, kind of Robin Hood aspect of hackers, kind of very fascinating and interesting. I mean, and so it's always found it curious. And I kind of naturally discovered Bitcoin, thought that was really interesting, and thought there was a major injustice in the world with the way the banking system was set up. And to me, when I decided to do like a superhero comic, it kind of felt natural that the bad guy was going to be like a big oligarch or, you know, big bankster in that sense. So I just kind of married all those aspects together, you know, hacker, Bitcoiner versus the, you know, establishment bankster aspect of the world. So
tell me, Frederick, when did you become anti-Semitic? No, I'm just kidding.
Shut it down!
It was when I met Chris.
That's right. I created the anti-Semitism.
All the bankers' fault.
Well, listen, Aaron, I was born in Germany, you know, so you know, off the bat.
Sehr gut.
You know, ja, das ist richtig, meine Freund. Ja.
What?
Yeah.
It's like poetry. Keep
Right.
talking.
No, I mean, I'm a French Canadian, as they say. We call ourselves Québécois, but you guys don't know what Québécois is. It's like
Finger in the
he's
air.
gonna pretend he has a culture and shit. He wants us to, you know, pronounce new words.
Oh, mon Dieu.
So I say French Canadian, you know. But my dad was in the Canadian military, and he was over there in Baden-Baden in Germany when I was born. So I was living in Germany for 4 years before I moved to Canada. My parents followed me over here, and been living here ever since.
What a bunch of just hanger-ons.
I haven't been able to break out yet. I can't break out of Canada, Aaron.
The trick is they live in your basement, so fuck them.
Right?
Are you hiding the bitcoins under the floorboards?
I'm not stuck in Canada. Canada's stuck with me.
Love it. So, all right. So it's been a little while since I've streamed. I know I streamed, what was it, last week? We had Jared on. Really cool talking Wonder Woman stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think that we did the bookmarks. So I thought what I would do is maybe we could talk about some of the bookmarks I saved. And it's usually an interesting time. So let me see here. Let's see, share screen. See if I can do this right without destroying my life.
Yay!
Just go ahead, destroy it.
Here we
It'll be
go.
fun.
Yeah. I thought this was kind of interesting. Can you guys see that okay?
That's right. No.
It turns out
Wow.
a gay baboon terrorizes villagers in South Africa and rapes 5 men.
Oh, that's why all the
No, man.
Africans are moving over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
you're
they're walking
listening to
funny,
me?
that's for sure.
Makes sense now.
What? Can I just do some monkeypox?
I mean, they say it's rape, but looking at him, it looks like he seduced them. You know, it just looks like
That is
baboon
monkey
Don
with
Juan
some
over here.
moves.
It's like,
It's like, you know you want to get over here.
Yeah, draw me like your French girls.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's a problem, apparently. That's a new fear.
you
New fear
know,
unlocked.
You know, in a civilized world, you know.
All right, let's check this out.
Oh, wow.
There it is. Good. One more, a little lower.
So, yes, this is AI. Oops.
Thank God. That was an assault right there.
You fucking crack. She got
oh
cracked,
my
dude.
God, I was about to try that on my girlfriend tonight.
Yeah. All right. This is
Relax,
hilarious.
Across the chest. Big breath in for me.
I don't know if you guys go to chiropractic. Oh, I don't know if you guys go to chiropractors or not.
She likes it. Did you see that?
Yeah, she grinned. She's like, I love it when you're rough. Oh, she's dead.
Yeah, that.
This one's real, right?
He's like, you all right?
This
Oh,
one's
look,
totally
there's
real.
Oh, Ricky Berwick! I think he just killed him.
He's like, you feel
No, he's
that?
fine. He's been through a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, he is. Oh! You okay?
God, was
Ethel?
that in that movie Deadly Friend with the basketball?
I don't know that movie. I want to.
Oh no, he's gonna. Oh, he just Jeff Jarretted him.
It's like, I think you got it.
Just relax.
Oh,
No,
No!
not that. Oh,
Just a firm adjustment.
yeah. What was that?
A front adjustment? Yeah, with a mace.
Just take a deep
No,
breath for me,
see,
let it out.
I
Good.
actually
Nice
I
and easy
live
right
in
there.
next to the town. I live next to the town that started chiropractic, so this is really extra funny.
You know, I've known
Uh-oh.
2 people who've gotten strokes because of chiropractic.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's normal.
I think
Yeah.
that was a hate crime.
You know, so funny thing is yeah, a lot of people like chiropractors and all that stuff, but I'll tell you, originally it was they were trying to start a religion, and they decided against that and instead made it tried to make it into like a medical thing, which is not actually a acknowledged medical practice.
Oh man, I would have loved to be at that meeting. So guys, I know we're talking about making a religion here, but listen, I got something better here.
Yeah, a little Bitcoin. Is that what you're saying?
Scientology beat us to the religion thing. How about we start a medical practice instead?
All right.
my
Well,
God.
we can't do anything without at least jabbing at the Jews a little bit. So
Oh,
here
boy.
we
Oh,
go.
boy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jukebox.
My name is Shmuley, and today we're launching Shabbat, our humanoid.
Shabbat.
Bots.
Shabbat, yeah, the new at-home robot.
You live with a robot now?
Yeah, I mean, now I can do my laundry on the Sabbath. He does my taxes every quarter. I just go to work, and he takes care of all the schlepping, buddy. Boy, you gotta
All
be
the
kidding
schlepping.
me. No.
I want
Why
one.
would they use robots when they have goyim for that?
Uh-oh. Aw.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, ulahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Oh,
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Mazel tov.
Took the money. It's fucked up.
Are you sure this is okay?
Yes. Please proceed as you wish.
Oh.
Oh,
Huh. What does that mean?
It's a cockbot.
It records everything. Yeah, watch out. I think I found my new
Pre-order
best
your
friend.
Shabbat now. The world's first at-home humanoid.
wow.
Oh, Chris, why do you put up with me when I
Well,
make Jew
you saw
jokes
how-
all the time? And what's that?
Yeah, it's very hurtful. No, have you noticed that, so that guy, that Norwegian there that did the thing, he
Yes.
basically admitted how fake the robot was.
Oh yeah.
It's literally just a remote controlled robot.
Yeah,
And it's,
it can't really do anything yet.
It's just
Yeah, and they're like,
slavery
oh,
with
it's gonna-
extra steps.
Yeah, exactly.
Just it falls down. It's like, oh, it's fine. It's 60 pounds. You know what? I don't want falling on my child. 60 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
Or how about where you're talking to you're trying to ask it questions and it just goes Bob's and Vagine.
yeah.
The
It's like,
remote
I have
operator
needs.
from-
I have needs.
Oh, you saw that video?
It's like, oh shit.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, little man's got a little boner. All right, and of course we cannot leave the blacks out of it. So let's go ahead and get into
Everybody
some
gets
more racism. Yes.
I got a black friend. What the fuck is that?
Black Santa. What?
He's black though.
Yes, it's a black Santa.
What, did you just steal shit? Are you leaving out chicken and Kool-Aid instead of milk and cookies?
Do you know how racist this is?
What do you even call this dude?
We call him Jamal Claus.
Jamal Claus. Hide your bikes.
Yeah, he's putting the bike up the chimney.
I got a black.
He said the tags are still on it. He probably stole it.
He's black though.
He's black now. Yeah. See, even our black brothers are into the Christmas spirit. So, and of course, let's also see what the Indians are doing. Apparently, they landed on the moon.
Oh, there goes all the garbage.
One giant dump for mankind.
Oh,
man.
Oh,
did you see those videos?
Is that Canada? Just kidding.
It used to be.
Yeah, all the
step for a man. One giant dump for mankind.
One giant dump.
Did you see
for
those
mankind.
videos of the Indians? Like they were all cheering, like they actually did something, and they're like looking at like a really badly CG animated like lunar landing, and they're all like,
"Yes,
yeah,
we did it!"
Yeah, but every country does that, Chris. Like,
true.
there's a Chinese one, there's an American one.
Yeah, allegedly the Americans did it.
Well, yeah, but at least we had Kubrick to film it. You know?
Yeah, Americans have the best CGI, you know.
Yeah. So, all right, this is a classic, and I think I played it maybe a year or two ago when the show first came out. But this is so damn funny. I saw it circulating again. I was like, let's go ahead and put it back on.
Oh,
Rags. I can't wait for the new season.
Like European fantasy, and everybody's black.
Yeah, it's a mythology for Europeans. Oh wait.
I'm sure all that melanin does those dwarves that live underground some wonder. Yeah, vitamin D deficiency kills them. That's why none of them existed in The Hobbit.
Who's that? Who's that chick? Have you guys seen
That's
that
the
show?
female dwarf. Yeah, that's the dwarf queen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I just. That was why I was saying. Like a lot of good melanin does you as a dwarf living underground.
and
like,
where's her beard? Like, did she shave her beard in shame, or what's going on?
In that world, they don't have beards, I guess. I don't know. It says she can't get her rings all the way over her pig knuckles. Oh, fat people. Anyways, I don't know if I want to keep going. I don't know what I
Oh. Is that English?
Yes. Pigeon.
Yeah, that's just a bunch of like she's trying
Paralyzed pussy.
Yeah. You know. Oh shit.
Legs
What'd you
don't.
just say?
I'm not gonna say that, but damn, that's pure art, man.
Oh yeah. That's the next
God, I
trend.
can smell the video from here.
Wow.
You suppose she just lays there and starfishes or what?
She's probably like on the phone, you know.
They're rolling their way to the top, aren't they?
Yeah. I feel like a South Park. Yeah, sorry, Lord Otter. I've got to catch up. I got too many screens open. You know what I mean? This feels appropriate after all my watching of the Boondocks.
Dude, I love the Boondocks.
Yeah,
Holy
super
crap.
funny. Vocals literally sound like Uncle Ruckus.
Guilty!
Rags.
I got the rope right. Yeah.
All right, wait. All right, last one, and then we'll talk about some Bitcoin. Because I got some questions for you, Frederick, about Bitcoin. So we'll get into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, why did the price crash?
Sure, we can do that too. All right, watch this. Here's Steve Irwin investigating ceiling birds.
Oh yes, I saw this one.
And inside lives a creature you wouldn't believe. Miss Shaniqua here reckons she's got some ceiling birds roosting right above her living room fan.
Ceiling birds. Listen to that chatter. How long have you been living with these ceiling birds, mate?
They showed up, maybe 2 years ago? I left the window open one summer. Now it's their house, too.
That's wild, and you just let them stay?
Yeah,
Shaniqua, I found them. Beauties. Couple of city pigeons, but check it out. Each one's got a smoke detector gaffer taped straight to the back. Little red LED, still blinking. Must have been roosting up.
G'day, mates. We're out here on the
Hilarious.
God, Steve Irwin.
It's freaking out my cat, like just hearing it.
Yeah.
I just see the eyes. Everything else is like washed out. So I just see these two. Like,
well, he's pure light,
disapproving.
you know.
The radiant kitty.
It's like Gandalf the White, except it's a cat.
Look
Very
on
nice.
tomorrow.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
He's pissed, but that's his regular state.
Well, he's got resting bitch face.
Yes.
So I can appreciate that because I'm a curmudgeon, so I get it. Anyways, okay, so now that we got the racism out of the way, let's talk a little bit about some Bitcoin.
Yes, sir.
And overthrowing our banker masters.
Let's do it.
So, how did you first hear about Bitcoin, and what got you into Bitcoin enough to want to make a comic book about it?
Right. So first, a couple of things. I saw it. I scrolled past it, like I think on an aggregator news site back, like I think in 2009 when it was new, and it was the most expensive scroll. I just scrolled past. So like everybody, I ignore it at first. Right? You're like, okay, like, oh, internet money. Oh, that's cute. And then I had a friend who was buying some and to get some, stuff through the mail, totally legal. And the price
was it a fungus that you could get through the mail, or
no? I think it was an aspirin-like thing or something.
Oh,
and the price was at around $300 a pop at that moment. So it was still. It had been already a few years because we've just passed like 17 years since the white paper, because the white paper came out on Halloween 2008. So
yes,
Bitcoin's already 17 years old, right? If you're not feeling old yet. So and even back then I wasn't getting any. I was like any Bitcoin. I mean, I was getting some, but
that's fine.
Bitcoin.
No, we get it. That's fine.
No, needs to be footnote on the.
Yes.
And
you got some pussy. Got it.
No Bitcoin. I wish I had done the other way around though.
No Bitcoin. Yeah.
I could have found that pussy and had some Bitcoin. It's much
It'd have been less expensive if you'd gone for the Bitcoin. You know what I mean?
Totally. And so I kind of ignored it back then as well. I was like, wow, $300. That's way too expensive, man. I'm not getting Bitcoin at $300. Are you kidding me?
Right.
So that's the first thing. You ignore it. Then you're like, oh, it's too late. It's too expensive. Yes. And then I had just got laid off from my job and was on unemployment. And one of my buddies was like, hey, I've got this code. Get some Bitcoin. Get $100 worth of Bitcoin, and we'll both get a kickback. I think it was either $10 or $20 worth of Bitcoin that you would get upon inscription, right? It's like a bonus that Coinbase was given back in the day. Don't recommend Coinbase today, but that's how I got started.
Yep.
So I was like, yeah, whatever, maybe. And I ignored him for a little while until he got really insistent. I was like, come on, man. And so just to shut him up, I got like $100 worth of Bitcoin. The price was $1,000 back then. And I remember when I saw it go past 1,000, I was like, whoa, man, this train is not going to stop. Like I thought like $300 was the peak, and it was like way too high.
Mm-hmm.
And once it went to $1,000, my thinking switched. It's like, I just think this is not going to stop. This is like a runaway train here. So I bought $100 worth as he recommended. And then I bought a book and started reading Mastering Bitcoin and just really dove into the technology. I wanted to understand it. I was, a computer programmer, web programmer. So a lot of the concepts I was familiar with, like crypto keys, that was something that was not completely strange to me. I also had my account frozen a few years earlier by the Quebec government. So when I saw that it was like a place I could put my wealth that no one could touch, that was very appealing as well. I was like, oh, this is interesting. This is something I can control on my computer, and no one can just like dip their hand in the pot with one phone call, right? So just those two things started to really get to be appealing to me. And I was also at the really right time because it was 2017, March, early that year, and the price was just going up all the way to 20K at Christmas time. So I got in and it was a smooth ride up. I mean, there are hiccups, right? So even when you're going up, Bitcoin goes down 30% on the way up.
Right.
So, it's like that's normal. You don't panic sell. You just take a chill pill.
Just
Or
hodl.
you can order those on Silk Road under chill pill, and you buy some more when it's down. You get some. You can add to your stack at a lower lower cost, so lowering your average cost per Bitcoin. So I really got into it. I understood it. I did a lot of learning, and I just thought it was the most amazing thing in the world. I was like, okay, this really makes a lot of sense. It's really decentralized. It's kind of like the BitTorrent aspect. No one's actually controlling it. No one can come in and shut down the servers, right? I mean, that's what happened with Napster. Like, we were all sharing MP3. We had reached utopia in the world finally, and then Metallica came in and ruined everybody's
fucking
good
Lars.
time.
Thank you, Lars.
And then BitTorrent came into being. It's like, oh yeah, well, there's no central server. Come at me, bro.
Porn. Yes, I remember.
Yes.
And Bitcoin's the same thing. So add all those things together, and at the same time, the price going up. And this was the first time in my life I was able to save money. Like, no matter how much I worked, no matter like what lifestyle I had throughout my life. I mean, I've been a poor artist, a lot of it. But when I started doing web development, there was more money coming in. But even then, it was like there's as much money going out as there was money coming in. It was like no way to really like earn. And with Bitcoin, it was much easier to kind of put money aside. It felt like a savings account, and all those things added up. And for me, it was like, wow, this is a really this is a part of my life now. This is a solution to the financial problem. For my own personal life, regardless of the world, like if everybody adopts this, it's even going to be more massive. But even if nobody else adopts it, it's like my own personal problems are kind of solved with this, and I'm loving it.
Nice.
So that was kind of like how it got. I discovered it, how it became a part of my life, and then how the comic book aspect came in. It was a little bit unrelated because it's not a book about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's kind of this Bitcoin is a part of the superhero's life. Kind of like the same way that Batman is not a book about managing corporations.
Right.
It's just Bruce Wayne has a corporation that pays.
He just has money. Yeah.
Yes. Right. He inherited from his mother and father. May they rest in peace. And they died so many times.
I'm so tired of watching them get killed.
No, I mean, I can understand how dire he is. You've seen your parents get shot so many times throughout your life. It's just, it gets to you.
Yeah. Lord Otter says Bitcoin's gone way down today. It's the perfect time to buy.
That's
I agree.
right. Yeah, we just passed $1,000 per Bitcoin, except in the other direction now.
So I mean, I personally I think that the true value is sitting probably around 88,000. I've heard that it's actually half of what it's selling for right now. The true value is closer to like 56 or something like that. But I would not be surprised if it sunk to 88, close, or 80, 90, kind of, whatever. But then it'll swing back up. And I got a question for you. Where do you see it going in the future, and why?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of people who have a lot of theories on it. I'm not a financial expert.
Sure.
I'm a comic book genius,
So
if
you don't say so yourself, yeah.
Which makes me even more qualified to speculate. But like some people go all the way up to like because they say this is the hardest asset, right? So money value tends to gravitate to the hardest form of money. Hard means it cannot be copied. So you could print as many dollar bills as you want, right? If you decide, okay, we need to give like medical, assistance to all the illegal immigrants. Let's print a bunch of dollars. So everyone who's holding dollars, well, their real value is now reduced to half.
Looking at you, Democrats.
Because you print more and more and more. It's happening in Canada. It's happening everywhere, right? It's like,
yes.
We see it to an extreme in third world countries because they don't have like an army. They don't have a whole system to kind of temper that down.
I would say they do have an army. It's just not an official army.
Yeah.
But I'm with you.
Yeah. So that's fiat for you. Now, gold is out there as well. Gold can preserve value. It has for like the eternity.
Yep.
There's references to the value of gold in the Bible. It can buy you a custom-made suit by a tailor, it says in there. And that's about the value of Bitcoin, of gold today, right? If you were to get a qualified tailor to make you a custom suit, that you'd pay about an ounce of gold. So the value is it maintains, so it's kind of flatlined. That's the thing. I'm going to sidetrack a lot because that's my nature. But like you look at the stock market is always going up and up and up. But that's because we value it in dollars, which is going down and down and down. If you measure stock market in gold, it's kind of stable, if not going slightly down, just to give you an idea. So there's no real way to increase your value out there that really exists, except prior to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is something absolutely sensational in that it's digital gold, right? It's a form of gold that you can send as easily through email. You can send microscopic forms. I could send you fractions of a penny, or I can send you $1 million worth with the same ease, right?
Well, and you can't just create more out of thin air, right? Like there's like they say gold is finite, although they keep finding more, right? So, yeah, with Bitcoin, that's it. You've only got so many, right?
Right, exactly. Like 99% of the Bitcoin has already been mined. We're going to be mining the last percent from here to 2140.
Not only that, but how much of it has been lost? Like a lot of people don't really take that into consideration as well, because not to go on my history with it right now, but like so many people, like that famous story of the guy who bought 2 pizzas with it. It's like those pizzas today is worth like 21 billion or something dumb. Yeah, and he paid it all in Bitcoin, because
10,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah, 10,000 Bitcoin. The guy he could own his own country if an army, whatever. Lord Otter says the mistake of a lot of people make is that they treat it like stock. When Bitcoin goes down, best thing to do is buy and hodl. Yes.
Yeah. It's not a stock. Yeah.
To the newbies, hodl is just it means to just buy and hold. It's because somebody who I can't remember who was like texting somebody else is like, Bitcoin is, it
was on the Bitcoin forum back in the day, and he was like, he was having a realization. I think his wife had gone out and drinking or something, and he was sitting at home drinking on the forum. Yeah, he said, I just got it. I just realized all you have to do is buy and hold. And so he was drunk, so it spelled out hodl.
Hodl.
Like the internet, people, if you see a mistake or somebody flubs, people just gravitate to it and spread the flub, and it becomes a meme. So that's how he was born. And so Bitcoin is all about hodling, man. It's like you buy, hold, and when it drops, it's your occasion to get some more and reduce your average cost. Yeah.
And Alex VRB says, "Help! I'm trapped in life. Send Bitcoin." If only it worked that way.
Yeah.
So, all right. And how much do you think Bitcoin? Do you think it will find a top?
What is your
projection?
I mean, the highest projections I've seen is like $10 million per Bitcoin.
Yep.
Because that's if all the wealth in the world was kind of went into Bitcoin.
Yep.
Because the
that
theory
13, but yeah.
No, I mean that's the highest point. That's kind of like if everything goes according to the principles. But life is messy, it doesn't always work that way. Because a lot of people are putting their money in, because like we were saying earlier, like stocks are not really holding value. Gold is impractical because you have to have like a bank to hold it. So the bank's actually selling you the same gold to multiple people. So if you want to go get it, you're gonna have problems.
Yeah, the paper.
Yeah, because it's too easy to cheat people out of it. Thing with Bitcoin, and people make the same mistake with Bitcoin. They buy Bitcoin on an exchange and they're like, I got Bitcoin. No, you don't. You have a promise of Bitcoin on somebody's website. What you got to do is you got to transfer it to your own wallet. You control the keys. Then you have Bitcoin, right? So that's the mindset. It's about sovereignty. It's about you owning the actual wealth and not getting it through a third party. That's the revolution of Bitcoin, is reducing the third parties. Most people are clueless to that, and they just go buy it through a third party and are still oblivious to why it's a revolution. That's why I always say learn Bitcoin, not buy Bitcoin, because if you learn it, you understand it, then your natural reaction would be to go and accumulate as much as you can.
Yeah.
If you just buy Bitcoin without understanding, as soon as the price goes up or down, you're going to go sell it. Oh, it went up. I made like 10%. I got to go sell it. And, I made a profit. Oh my God. It's like, dude, you're never going to be able to buy back in at the same price.
Right.
So,
Yeah, probably not. Alex says hodl is like prawn or stonks. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Video
What it
game.
is. Internet slang. All right. So my thing is let's talk about some of the lore, right? And some of the conspiracy theories. So Bitcoin created by CIA or no?
No, I don't think so.
Little
I don't
DARPA
think so.
action. Okay.
I've considered it, obviously, like everybody, right? First thing you ignore it, then you're like, well, it's a money scam.
Well, it's a great parachute off of the fiat system. That's clearly, it's like you go to Taco Bell, $20 for a fucking taco.
So a lot of people say it's obviously CIA, it's DARPA, it's NSA, because look, the transactions.
Great exit.
The transactions are transparent. They can see every transaction in the world,
which I think is fine.
That's
imagine this. Sorry to interrupt. Imagine this. All of the politicians' expenses in and out, all tracked. We get to see everywhere that they get all the people that pay them and all the people that they pay. Suddenly, politicians are, it is a truly a truly clear government. So now you can track where all of the expenses go. Now it's like you don't need
Why are you
those.
so anti-Semitic?
Yeah, sorry, this could be very anti-Semitic stream today. So then you can track where all the money is actually going. Like there's no paying cartels and CIA cash.
Paper trail.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Well, yes and no on the surface, but when you dive deeper into it, that's the thing is you got to scratch, you got to learn, because it's not an easy thing to grasp. You got to delve deeper, because yes, on the surface you can see all the transactions, but all the transactions are linked to Bitcoin addresses, which is a list of numbers and letters. So if you have everyone's address, then yes, you can see everyone's transactions and you can trace them and you can identify them. Now, the thing is, there are mixers, right? So there's services where everyone puts their Bitcoin together. It gets sent through a multitude of addresses and back to you, which make it untraceable. You have layer 2 solutions, which which basically it's called Bitcoin Lightning. So Bitcoin transactions have a cost to it. So you can't send micro transactions without paying a little bit of a cost. Except if you do it through Lightning. Through Lightning, I can send you a fraction of a penny, right? The smallest unit, they call it Satoshi. Satoshi was the name of the inventor. So one Satoshi is worth 0.003 pennies or whatever. It's not even a penny, right? So now the reason why I don't think it's CIA or NSA is because the inventor, Satoshi Nakamoto, used very specific software when he built it. So one of the elements in Bitcoin is a random number generator, right? Like in all software, you have to have a random number generator at some point. And he used a very specific, odd, unusual random number generator that other programmers rarely use. And it just happens to be one of the rare libraries. That's what we call a set of programs library. It's one of the rare forms that has no NSA backdoor in it. So why would he, if he's from NSA, why would he go to the trouble of using elements that have no backdoors in it? So I'm convinced he's a true, cypherpunk who truly believed in anonymity. There was a lot of people working on cryptocurrencies. Like Bitcoin is not the first cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is the last cryptocurrency. It's the one that finally worked without a central server, because all the ones prior needed to have one place where of authority that could approve all the transactions.
Decipher everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So Satoshi Nakamoto solved what is called the Byzantine generals problem. Now, don't ask me to explain that. I'm not a mathematical genius. I'm a comic book artist, but you can look it up. You can ask Alexa.
I've heard that term before. Byzantine general. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what it is anymore.
Right. Well, it's about not requiring any third party. So I think it's two people on horsebacks going and sending information to the Byzantine general, and it's about like signing transactions through your bank, like a notary for a gold transfer.
Like proof of work, right?
Well, proof of work, yeah, proof of work is what solves it, because Bitcoin requires actual processing power on the part of the machine, which costs actual electricity. Because people are like, well, what's Bitcoin backed with? Nothing. It's like, well, you're cute. Have you ever tried making a Bitcoin? It's going to cost you're going to increase your electricity bill. I can guarantee you that, because Bitcoin costs electricity. It costs what they call hash power. Hash is a function, a computer function. What was it called? SHA-256 is the formula. So basically your transactions are signed. So there's a function. I'm going to go to really specific computer jargon, so let's avoid that. But basically the way people explain it, it's kind of off, but it's the easiest way to say it to a human. It's like computers are solving kind of imaginary math problems.
Yes.
And which machine gets it first wins the block. So you're the one that gets to create the next Bitcoin block, which is like a page in a ledger. So a page of ledger, a page of all the transactions. I want to send money to Aaron. Aaron wants to send them to Chris. Chris wants to send them to me. We all send our transactions out there. We're waiting for a miner to add it to a block, and it's in a list on a ledger. And once it gets created in a block, our transactions become what is called confirmed. So now I can spend the money Chris has sent to me. Aaron can spend his that I sent to him, and so on. And the miner who built the block gets what's called a Bitcoin reward. That's why they call it mining. Bitcoin is created out of nothing from the block reward every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, Bitcoin is quote unquote mined, which means it's a reward for having done the mathematical problems that gets you approved to be the one that's selected to be the next page in the ledger. I hope I did okay explaining that.
The chosen one. No, you
this
did
is
great.
where most people's eyes glaze over and they're like, okay, let's talk about your comic now. You have a lot of colors in your comic.
Alex says the creator of Bitcoin is a mystery. It probably was an alphabet agency working with DARPA.
Yeah,
I assume that it was too, but I don't know. I don't mind the lore and mystique about it.
I mean, you could think that. I'm not here to change your mind, but I don't share that opinion.
Can't prove anything.
Having researched what I've done, and having been in the space for so long, and seeing how all the governments were against it,
that's one of the reasons I didn't jump in. I was like, they're not central banks. The World Bank is not going to allow Bitcoin to be a thing.
That's right.
If it is what it says it is.
The alphabet agencies work for the banks,
Exactly.
So why would they create their own demise? That's why I don't believe it. So that and the, random number generation library, all those things, I'm looking for patterns. I'm like, nah, it doesn't, I don't want to jump to just believe all the beautiful dreams of utopia that it is, because it is a fantastical creation. It's absolutely sensational. When you understand what it is, you're like, holy shit, this is the most amazing thing ever. Everyone should get into it right now, and the world is going to be a better place. And I do believe that, but you can't just jump into it both feet without kind of questioning it and, making sure that what it is, right? So that's why Bitcoin is actually taking down the big banks. That's why I believe that, no, it's not made by the three-letter agencies. And it's going to take them down. They are finished with their fiat games. We're going to be out of the Keynesian economic system, and we're going to be going into Austrian economics and living in a world that is debt-free. Let's fucking go.
Hey, Alex says, pipe dream will never happen. They will obscure and two-tier any system They'll weaponize it against you while shielding themselves. I hear what you're saying, and I don't know. So my idea on some of this is that anything can be digitized. Anything can be a contract or put on a ledger, right? So that would mean that I could potentially anything could be digitized, and with Bitcoin, anything could be worth 1 Satoshi, and then that means that me, you, our ideas, they can all be signatures for our privacy, our digital privacy, and that could be a way as a private ledger we could allow or disallow the use of our copyrighted material, things like that would be protected by Bitcoin, basically.
It's already happening. So
and the way to get off of the fiat system now and digitize everything would be through Bitcoin. And that's why a 3-letter agency would create that. But at the same time, I'm not trying to say that, yes, for sure it is, because I don't know. I can't prove anything.
I don't know anything for sure either, but
so let's see.
I think that's
proof of work is used to protect the ledger. Yep. And Satoshi's fictional character. Yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto or whatever his name is supposed to be. I mean, it means something in Japanese, like
isn't that what Ash Ketchum's name is in the Japanese version of Pokemon?
Is it? I don't know.
So, yeah.
I don't know. I thought it meant like center something.
Yeah, it's Japanese words. I forget what the meaning is, but it has a nice poetic meaning. But we have to remember also that Satoshi, he wrote in English, specifically like not American English, but British English, like with the U's.
I see the King's English.
He had double spaces before the period and things like that. So or after the period. So people have analyzed all his, because there's lots of communications on Satoshi, and I'm willing to consider anyone's views on the matter, but it's like someone who's done the research, his view is much more credible than someone who's just like, this is his opinion. He's never read anything by Satoshi. Never even read the white paper. He hasn't, there's books collecting his communications on the forums explaining Bitcoin and all that. So it's so easy to have, like, it's so cheap to have an opinion. And I'm just,
it's like assholes. Everybody got one. Yeah. I remember in, I think 2010 or something like that, philosopher that I follow, Stefan Molyneux, read the white papers and went way into Bitcoin and is like, guys, we got to get on board and all this stuff. I did not get on board, and I should have. I was like, should I buy silver or Bitcoin? Because I was looking for something to invest in, and I could have got it at $25. There it is, and I did not. So me, big dummy. I got into it later, but at the time, kicking myself pretty hard.
Yeah. I mean, every Bitcoiner has the same story, man. It's
but I'm in, so that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and people still think that people still have the same objections today.
Yeah,
like,
they think it's
wow,
they can't get in.
It's $100,000. It's too expensive. I'm too late. I said the same thing at 300. You probably said the same thing.
I said the same thing at 25. I said the same thing at 700. Yeah.
So people have been saying that since day one. So that's hilarious. So when you hear a newbie say that, wow, it's 100K, it's way too expensive. I just laugh because I'm like, yeah, I know. I said the same thing at $1,000. And I was telling my friends it was at $9,000. And he was like, well, it's way too expensive now. It's at 9. I'm like, dude, it's under 10. It's not even 100. And they were like,
they didn't consider the idea that it will be a new financial system, right? So
no, that's the thing. People
potentially go anywhere. Like I was saying, like anything can be digitized at that point. Anything can be put on a ledger, and anything can be monetized. And so it becomes like, how do you monetize reality, right? And it could potentially be that for 1 Satoshi.
It is the superior
1 Bitcoin.
It's the superior store of wealth. Like none of it
potentially.
It's just the same way that the internet is the superior communications model.
Right.
It's like we're in the 1990s and everyone is saying, yeah, your internet, it's fancy, blinking lights, but like I think it's a fad. My fax machine works fine.
Yeah,
Fax
somebody
machines
said
are not
that.
going
Some
away.
politician was like, "Oh, the internet, it's not what everybody, it's not all it's cracked up to be."
It'll be
And
over
now.
in no time. It's a bubble,
Yeah.
So Bitcoin's the same thing right now. It's the smart money is in it. The early adopters are in it, and everyone is on the sidelines, looking in like, it's too expensive. I'm too late. And they're only going to come in when there's no other option but to come in. So
Yes. Lord Otter says, I won't rule out the possibility, but I doubt 3-letter agency made Bitcoin. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, same thing here.
False flag. Banks are involved with crypto. Digital currency is crypto. If the CIA was involved, of course they'd come out against it.
Right. That's like saying, hey, Aaron, you're a Fed. And if you say, no, I'm not, that just confirms you're a Fed then.
Yeah.
And if you're like,
Well,
look at my life, it's like nothing indicates that you're a Fed. Well, you're just a really, really good Fed. It's like,
shit, you got him.
You got me, bro.
Alex says, I'm saying even with public ledgers, the rich and powerful can obscure everything, even while holding you to a different standard. Yeah.
It's ultimate black pill. It's not about wealth. Bitcoin is not about wealth. That is a beginner's mistake. Bitcoin is about sovereignty. You are not linked to a banking system. Your wealth does not go through bankers. You are completely sovereign. You are free of third parties, and you can go anywhere in the world and live off of Bitcoin. So,
we got some bullets coming from Alex. He says Bitcoin growth is slowing, though.
Great, more Bitcoin for me. Love it.
I'm not sure that it's really slowing all that much. I don't know. I guess we'd have to see, I have to hear arguments of what you mean by it's slowing.
Yeah, and it's becoming more and more adopted.
I would say like the price is not necessarily skyrocketing right now, but we've also seen it stall at like 30 or 50.
The price is the worst
60.
indicator of growth, dude. It's like
not
how many addresses are there? How many transactions are there? Look at the Bitcoin conferences. They're bigger and bigger every year. There's more and more of them. The culture is building around.
It's like what the price that you see is not the price that it actually is. So like, sure, you can sell and trade and all that stuff at the price that you're seeing when you Google it or whatever, you look it up on your exchange, but the true action price of it will be lower than it's trading at for now, just like it was, $25, like I was saying. But now I would say it's probably closer to, 60 is probably an accurate depiction of the true value of a Bitcoin. But, the trading right now is at like 100, and just like a month ago it was like 120. So, or whatever it was.
And we're still early because we're measuring it in papers.
Yeah, it's still in
printed
fiat.
numbers that represent nothing. These dollars are not exchangeable for silver or gold.
Yeah.
These papers represent nothing. So we're measuring Bitcoin in a unit of just pure smoke. Sooner or there will come a time where Bitcoiners will be like, no, we're not taking your imaginary money anymore. Bitcoin
we're done.
Is wealth, and we're not taking this fiat.
Well, I think a part of that will be when the American government goes more into, okay, we have the Bitcoin reserve and it's,
you have the federal government is going after a strategic Bitcoin reserve and individual states are after it. States have already.
I don't even think that's what it'll be. I'm sorry to interrupt. I don't even think I don't think it'll be the strategic reserve that'll even be the thing, is because what's the major corporation that's buying all the Bitcoin? I can't remember. Sailor, right? No, Sailor, Michael Saylor.
Oh, Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy. Yeah.
MicroStrategy.
And he changed his
it's not
name.
Unheard of.
Yeah, he changed the name to just strategy now, I think. Yeah.
It's not unheard of for the American government to say, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and acquire, a percentage of that. And now all the Bitcoin that MicroStrategy has been buying up is now America's Bitcoin. So it can change just like that.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Saylor could be, theoretically an undercover agent, perhaps. Maybe he's
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. I'm just like, we're spitballing here.
Because imagine Jekyll Island and the head robber barons, whatever you want to call them, they all meet and they're like, hey, we're going to form a central bank, and America needs a central bank because that's the only way we can get into World War I or whatever. But instead, they're like, you know what we need to do is get into Bitcoin now so that we can have a large stake in it in the future. And
that
sounds more logical.
Well, Bitcoin is the money of enemies. So even the banks will have to get into Bitcoin because they're printing worthless dollars, and they know it's worthless dollars because it's a scam they've been running for 100 years. So they know it's a scam, and they've always been after the real value. That's why they print these imaginary bills, and they go after real value, like real estate.
Reset it. They reset the dollar when who is it? Nixon got off the gold standard.
Yeah.
That reset the value of the dollar and put it on oil. So now it's all oil based, and that's truly what's backing the dollar is the American military. But the physical thing that is is tradable is oil. It's valued in oil. The petrodollar, right? That's what they call it.
And it's losing its connection to the petro. It's losing the petrodollar with terms with Russia and China as well. So
BRICS.
It's not as much of a hold on this as it used to have.
Sure. Well, and then once people get over the idea that oil is, dinosaur bones or whatever, and it's like it's a renewable resource that the earth creates, whatever. They'll get over all that, Standard Oil. I'm looking at you with your fucking dinosaur icon. Lord Honor says Bitcoin is currency without borders.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Bitcoin works even when it's illegal. So that's the beauty of it. It's just like BitTorrent. You just can't stop it.
Every time people talk about Bitcoin, good or bad, the market for it tends to fluctuate right afterward. Yeah. For now. Well, let's not forget though, that the Bitcoin is still very much tied to the fiat system. Especially with now that they've opened it up for what is it? The savings accounts and the mutual funds and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So now they can buy into Bitcoin. So it's still vacuuming up all of the fiat value. So it's just vacuuming it all. It's
well, that's the thing. It's like a magnet. It's the hardest form of money.
It has to be.
We're going back to the principles. It's got all the principles of money. And it's got some extra ones as well, like the fact that you can send it through the internet instantly. Like this is a form of money that we've never had access to in the past. This is going to change the world. It already is changing the world.
Yeah. Alex says the growth comment was in response to getting on board today versus 10 years ago. That's fine. That's fair.
Sure. I mean, it's changing every day. Every cycle is a little bit different. Bitcoin is facing different challenges each time as well. So,
Yeah, not only that, but the recent hiccups and was it somebody bought a bunch and right when they it crashed and they're like, oh, I'm going to buy a whole, they just happen to know. So there's a lot of fingers in the pie still manipulating the price.
Oh yeah. It's been there since day one. That's always,
it's not even close to reaching its plateau, so I don't know. I don't even know if I'll see that in my lifetime. I'm not sure.
I don't think so
Alex,
because the fact that the way it's coming out, there's less and less Bitcoin coming out every 4 years.
Yeah.
This is what kind of guarantees that the price will always kind of tend to go up. I mean, it goes up kind of like a roller coaster goes.
Yeah, the halving.
I mean, yeah, exactly. So now that doesn't mean there's not volatility, but again, there's less volatility today than there was years ago. It's
again, I'll say the reason there's not volatility in the dollar is because of the American military. So
and the dollar never goes up in value. It's a smooth ride all the way down.
All the way down. I think we're at what 1% now, less than 1% of the original dollar
of the 1971 value.
Yeah. Alex says, if it could be valued, they can tax it. That's probably true. You can be forced to interface with local fiat at some level. Yeah, and I'm not sure that's necessarily a bad thing. I
disagree with this premise at all.
Okay.
You can tax purchases, but you can't tax Bitcoin transactions. Bitcoin is cash. it's electronic cash. You can't tax cash. I mean, you could tax sales, right? You could tax purchases.
The exchange.
The exchange at stores and purchases and like that. But it's electronic cash. It's like if I give you cash, whether it's paper or whether it's electronic, there's no trace of that. If I use a Lightning transaction, there is no trace that we ever exchanged value, right? So, you could say these things, you could claim these things. It doesn't make them true. Like it's a very black pill view of Bitcoin, and these are like super easily refutable aspects of it.
Well, not only that, but we will see as it plays out, because it's proven that it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah,
So,
it's been 17 years now. So
Yep, it's been around. It is a thing, and
people are no longer calling it a tulip. People are no longer saying Bitcoin's dead. There used to be a website called Bitcoin Obituaries, which was all the articles saying Bitcoin's dead. Like, the same way they say Comicsgate is dead, right?
Yeah,
loads and loads of articles.
Like, really? Because I
People
just
used to collect
funded a
it.
comic for $5,000 or something. So
Yeah, but ever since Bitcoin passed $100,000 value, it's hard to say it's dead when it's worth more than.
I called that too. Guys at work were like, "Oh, you got some Bitcoin or whatever." Like, what do you think it's gonna do? You think it's gonna hit zero anytime soon? I said it'll hit $100,000 before it ever hits zero, and it did.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and now we hit $100,000 again, but from the other direction.
Yeah. Alex says if they tax the exchange, they take that and pump it back into fiat. Potentially.
Well, that'd be great. That would mean the price would go down and we could buy more cheap sets. So bring it.
All right. Will you bring up your comic campaign?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if anybody's interested, we've got his comic pinned to the top of the chat, and also in the the description. So let's see. Let me
Wunderbar.
Stage.
Ratel.
Says I'm not anti-crypto. That's fair, and I'm totally cool, more than cool with devil's advocate, because that's the only way. It's like debate. A lot of people are like, "Oh, they're just arguing. Oh, it means they're yelling." No, and you bring two arguments, opposing sides, to a debate, and then you find the truth of a topic.
Well, it also means people give a shit about something too.
And I'm very passionate about this topic as well.
Clearly,
yeah.
And I've heard a lot of arguments. I've heard them very, very often. And I want to add something to Alex.
Yeah,
I am anti-crypto, so I am against all what we call crypto projects because they're all scams. Bitcoin is the only one that doesn't belong to a third party, to a VC who's trying to get your money, right? So crypto is a dirty word in the Bitcoin space. Bitcoiners don't talk about Bitcoin being crypto. People who refer to Bitcoin as being crypto are usually not Bitcoiners. They're outside of the space, or they're scammers. So to me, crypto is a dirty. Yes, technically, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. You are technically correct, but the common association to crypto is usually refers to scams, like all the other stuff out there.
Dogecoin.
It's just people. Yeah, they've all been abandoned.
Well, I mean, so I agree with you, on the meta level that anything other than Bitcoin is potentially a scam, because it could be folded up and taken away at any time by somebody else, right?
Yes.
But I will also say that things like Ethereum and Solana, which is based on Ethereum, like these are also programs that are used, and people build whole networks on these programs. Like Solana is pretty, it's pretty big, and it'll probably grow even bigger.
Yeah,
but
there's
also
no,
say
it's
that
not
that's
money.
owned. That's owned by the WEF. Right?
That's the thing.
Economic Forum.
That's the thing is
is Ethereum, which is basically considered silver. So Bitcoin would be gold, Ethereum would be silver.
No, not at all.
Digital space.
I disagree. Respectfully disagree.
That's fair.
And because they can go and punch on the keyboard and create as much Ethereum as they want. Like, it's like, poof, hey, we got way more now. And so it's never claimed to be money. It's not money. People exchange it for money.
Yes.
They sell it, but it's never claimed to be a form of currency like Bitcoin has. And they can just, you can't even have a node on Ethereum. You can't verify the amount of Ethereum that exists. So it's absurd. It's completely absurd. So I don't give any respect or credence to Ethereum.
That's totally cool, and I completely understand that. Just that's the way that it's being structured. So like a ton of, well, I say a ton, but a bunch of millionaires and billionaires and all that shit are backing Ethereum, and they were thinking that it would be a thing that, like for instance, Meta. Remember when Facebook and Meta and all that, and they were going to do
the metaverse?
All that stuff was based, if I remember right, was based on Ethereum. So it was all running off of all this platform of Ethereum and whatnot, and so that didn't really go very
the thing
far.
is, Ethereum's been around for years as well, and they've never created one app. Like, name me one app that runs on Ethereum. Like, there is none. There is none. No one has any use practically for Ethereum.
So do you think that it's being propped up then? Because it's what, I don't know what it's at right now. Isn't it like at a few grand?
Yeah, it's the same value it's been like for years and years and years. Like it's not gaining any value. They can create as many as they want. So I don't follow it closely because I just for me it's stupid. Like
yeah, it's trash. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I folded up in a bunch of not a bunch, but you know, a lot of my altcoins I just folded up and put it back into Bitcoin and said, you know, it was fun, but you know, it's not as good as even as stocks. You know, like I'd much rather put money into a REIT than put it into some of these cryptos. It's, I don't know. So yeah, I'm with you on that. But anyways, let's get into some Ratel.
Yeah.
We're at the hour mark.
So Ratel, which is French for honey badger. Honey badger is the Bitcoin mascot because it don't give a fuck. It will attack, creatures that are twice its size. It will stand its ground. It is the apex predator, so to speak. And I thought that was the perfect kind of metaphor for, because a lot of superheroes are kind of based on animal, insect names and things like that. It just felt like the right superhero trope for that. And so I created Ratel. And it's not a comic about Bitcoin, but he's a guy who was kind of a hacker who attacked the banks. They kind of caught him. He made the mistake Satoshi didn't. He got caught. He gets sent to jail for about 9 years, where he learns the tools and tactics of the criminals, but he keeps his moral compass oriented to the North Star, right? So he remains a good guy.
He's a white hat.
Exactly.
Yeah, got morals. Yeah.
That's right.
So I got a question. Is he similar to the Silk Road guy who was like selling stuff on the dark web? Or
well, he buys stuff off the dark web. So when he gets out of jail, he starts ordering his parts and all his stuff off the internet. So he maintains his anonymity because he's learned his lesson, right? He doesn't want to get caught again. And so he builds his superhero identity because he lost faith in the system. He wants to make a difference in the world and find justice with a capital J. But the only way he knows how is to become a superhero, right? Because this is a superhero comic.
Yes.
And so that's kind of his premise. That's kind of the origin story of the guy. And this first book is his maiden flight. So he was in prison. In prison, how you get contraband in prison nowadays is through drones. They just send in small drones through the courtyard. And
not a person, not a small Mexican guy going in with something up his butt. Okay.
I mean, listen, old-fashioned techniques still work.
Yeah.
But they've modernized things as well. So there's multiple avenues to get what you want.
I'm sure the Mexican guy appreciates it.
Well, we're in Canada. It's a long way from Mexico. And drones are cheap. They're hard to spot. And if you're a prisoner and you hear a drone, you know that if you turn to look, you're going to get your nose punched in because it's going to be called dry snitching because you're telling the guards just by looking in the air. So you hear a buzzing sound, you ignore it. You know what it is. It's not yours. You don't go after it, right?
Yeah.
So people get their... And my character kind of notices this. And he's like daydreaming. It's like, okay, when I got out of here, if I could only build myself a drone that I could ride on, I could fly out of here, right? He's just yearning for freedom all this time. And his Bitcoin is going up and up in value. And he's just maintained it through what's called a mnemonic key. So your crypto key, which is a series of letters and numbers, can be turned into just a series of words. So if you can memorize 12 words, you can hold your wealth in your head, which is almost magical. I mean, it's not science fiction, it's science fact. It exists today but it's so magical at the same time. So he's just memorized his seed phrase, his 12 words, and he's just every night he's kind of remembering them in order, like he's got his
I'm already out. I can't remember shit. So
well, you don't have to. You can write it down. You and I can write it down. This guy's a whiz kid. He's good with his memory, and he's got nothing to do with his time either.
IQ 180. Yeah.
And he eventually gets out, and he's got access to this large amount of wealth, kind of like Batman, except he's not tied to any corporation. And so
did we see his parents get shot in an alley again?
Well,
okay. Woo.
Well, he loses his parents as well, but not in the same way. So it's not the same origin as Batman, though there are parallels. I mean, Batman is one of the closest parallels I can make to this character.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have superpowers like Spider-Man. He's not invincible like Superman. He's a superhero who builds his own kits and toys and tools, kind of like Batman. Is
he a psychopath who beats up poor people? No, I'm just kidding. Joking.
I don't want to reveal everything,
He's Dexter.
So, but he does have a good heart. He's a good little boy at heart, and he's trying to make a difference in the world. So
yes,
that's.
Why don't you play that trailer? Because I dig your trailer. With the music especially. So let's see.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. I especially appreciate Frederick Gumad. Right? I'm just gonna call him out tonight because
Patrick.
I don't know. I want to make everybody else jealous.
Look at you.
Oh, you're saying the voice?
No. The cover on Warlock was that?
Yes, the Warlock cover is from me. So there's lots of little nods. I'm kind of introducing myself at the beginning of the trailer before diving into the comic. And I've been told to do another trailer that focuses on the story, so I'm kind of working on that towards the end of my campaign. I got about a month and a day left on the campaign, so I'm in my final stretch coming up, folks.
First time's always awkward.
It is. I'm learning a lot, so and I'm already looking forward to the second book, man. Oh,
hell yeah!
I can't wait.
Right on.
Get on it. All right, let's continue with this.
Also, he's got a great name. Thanks for coming on, everybody.
Frederick Guimont. Okay, that is actually a really cool
scene. He doesn't like me anymore.
I really like that. That's cool. Damn. That looks really cool, Frederick.
Frederick, what are you working on right now, man?
Yeah.
Nice. Nakamoto's. Hello. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, big thank you to Anonymal who allowed me to use their song with permission. They are a Bitcoin band as well. I met them in El Salvador last November.
That's awesome.
And yeah, it's a song about how NFTs are scams. So very appropriate.
Yeah, it's like I'm listening. I hear, I see the trailer every now and again, and I'm like, what are the lyrics? I want to know what they're talking about. He's like, I think I hear some words. I'm like, wait, I don't know what
I heard fungible.
Yeah, I heard minor. I think.
Yes. Well, you hear minors at the same time that you see minors, so it was the close. For me, it was a perfect fit. Like I listened to all his album. This was the song that fired me up the most.
Yeah.
So I asked him. I reached out to him. I asked him. I paid him a little, Bitcoin. Asked him for permission, and he graciously agreed to for me to use it for my.
Very
promotion.
cool.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Was it like 1 Satoshi? Because in like 10 years, that 1 Satoshi will buy him a house or something, or?
It was a little bit more than that, though. He didn't ask for much, to be honest. I gave him like more than he asked for because I think he was
that's nice.
too modest.
Yeah,
a very, very interesting fellow. I met him in person, and even in person, he wears a mask. So I have no idea what he looks like, even though I have a picture next to him, and he's got full face mask like a ninja. And so he maintains his anonymity. I have no idea who he is, but
I love it. He's my spirit animal. That's who he is.
He is Ratel.
Yes. I hope to bring him on the show one day. We talked about doing an interview a long time ago, and we haven't. I'm gonna take the blame here. I haven't reached out to him recently.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, well, I've got a month left, so I'm gonna bring him on the show and try to interview him a little bit and get to know more about it.
Okay. Cool, man. How many pages is this?
So the main story is 24 pages.
Okay.
I'm including an extra 8 pages, which is something that I call Ratel Ancestors, which was done before. And so this is just like unrelated to the main story. Well, I mean, it is related, but not in real time. It's like it takes place like hundreds of years before in old France. And it's a story that was published in Anvil magazine. I have the rights to it.
Nice.
So I'm adding it as an extra because 24 pages is pretty slim for a crowdfunded comic. It's very much a floppy size. So I felt it was better to add a little bit of extra. I'm going to have some fan art, a little bit of character bios to, make sure the book feels like you're getting your money's worth, because indie comics are not cheap. And I wanted to pad it out a little bit. And there's going to be eventually a return to his ancestry and all that. So it's not unrelated, but it's unrelated to the present day story. So
back to France, huh? So, all right, is this one like a self-contained story? Is it like my mistake where I turned it into like a 3-act thing? How are you approaching the storytelling?
Well, I think I'm doing the same mistake as you. I've got I'm breaking it up into 4 parts to start with.
Okay.
So I've called it the Electric Arc over 4 issues.
That's cool.
And so the first one, it's almost a self-contained story in the sense that it ends on a good note, right? You have resolution at the end of the 24 pages. Like it reads like a complete adventure and it ends on a positive note, but the door there's a looming threat and the door is open for a continuation of that story. So you will feel that it concludes well, it resolves, but there's more to learn about.
Very cool. I like it. How many of these do you think you'll do? Just like as long as people buy them, or?
I mean, yeah, especially like when you're starting a project, you're in love with it. It's love at first sight. I just want to go on forever with this.
Right. I got 100.
Yeah, right. But the time it takes to do an indie project and all that, I wanted to remain like kind of realistic and have a worst case scenario. Okay, so if I don't want to pursue this, what am I kind of like willing to make sure that I finish the arc? And for me, 4 issues kind of felt right. So,
good.
If it doesn't bear fruit like I want, if it doesn't, go the way I want to at least commit to the first 4 issues. And if it does, if I'm still in love with it by issue 4, because I'm still like very much in love. I still want it to go on forever.
Yes.
But it's like, it's easy to say that when you're, on your honeymoon. After 4 issues, I'll announce the other arc and we'll go on with that.
Yeah.
And if it concludes with 4 issues, then well, you'll have a nice complete 4-issue arc with that.
That's awesome. Well, that's good because it gives the people the idea. It's like, okay, so there is at least a completion. There is an arc that it can stop at some point. Yeah. So that's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you don't want to tell your backers, this is going on forever, so you better keep your
Well, then they're like, well, I'll get back to it like when it's proven itself. It's like, oh shit,
yes,
but I need you now. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think most people still think like that. Like this is early adopter stuff. Like like people who are going in the first issue, it's a limited series. They're going to have access to a comic that's very low print. So if it does take off, you're going to have something that's very rare.
Yeah.
So they're taking a risk as well. It's like they're taking a risk along with me. I'm putting my time and energy and love and passion in it. And the backers, the early backers, well, they're putting their money, they're putting their confidence in this project as well. So we're all kind of taking a risk with this because we believe in creating our own culture. We're tired of the mainstream stuff. We're tired of the stupid girl boss stuff. And, we would just want something that's different, and we're taking a risk with new talent. We know not everyone's going to hit it out at the park, but we're we see we have at least options there. Us, which is
I don't think anybody's doing anything close to this. So like of the main guys, or even in the indies, I don't see a lot of like it's a basic kind of superhero premise.
Yeah,
and then the cool added feature is like it'll be around like money. You know what I mean? That's kind of cool. I like that idea.
Yeah,
because some of your characters seem to be like parodies or playing on like the notion of money.
Yeah, it's very campy. Like the big bad guy is called Bankman.
Yeah.
Which, sounds like a total superhero trope, but at the same time,
love it.
We had someone in the crypto space who was a big scammer called Sam Bankman Fried.
Go figure, right?
And that's his name, Bankman. So I'm like, oh, dude, that's perfect. Like that's such a super villain name. And I was like, it's on the nose. It's a bit too on the nose, but let's go for it, man. It's like,
he didn't face any prison time, so he really was Bankman Fried.
No, he did time. I think he's still in jail, or did he get freed?
I don't know.
No, he did. He did time. He was in jail.
I assume he's somewhere in the Cayman Islands or something.
His little goblin girlfriend there.
His goblin. Well, they're making a movie, I think, and the girl's going to be hot in the movie, which is
there we go.
False advertising.
Yeah, it's like beer goggles, right? Am I right?
Give me something to look at.
So this comic, it's very campy, right? It's the stuff we love about superheroes. It's damsel in distress, saving her in a dark alley while she's being chased by these, Japanese martial artists who are coming after her because she's a psychic spy that escapes the grasp of Bankman because she was kind of brought. Yeah, she was brought up like a project.
And psychic.
Like an underground, remnant of the Soviet Union that was kind of sold to the highest bidder. They had babies. They trained them to become psychics.
I think Patrick Quinlan from Comicsgate Commando just got a boner. I don't know.
Soviet comrade.
Soviet secret.
Yeah. So I thought of making her German, but it's too on the nose. So there she is. She's been handed off back and forth like a product, right? So she's a tool to be able to spy on his enemies, on his competition, but she's yearning for freedom, right? Women, right? And so she escapes his grasp because it's easy to just fool men when you have psychic powers. I mean, if you have cleavage, it's easy to fool men. So you can imagine
psychic power.
You can imagine if you have psychic powers on top of that. It doesn't take much. Maybe she doesn't have psychic powers. It's just her cleavage all the way.
How are you doing? Shit, got him.
So the thing is, she escapes, and he's sending the Tiger Twins after her because they're martial artists. They have an iron will. They don't bend easily to cleavage. Or psychic powers.
Your Jedi mind tricks don't work on me.
Alex says he's still in prison. The next Democratic president will free him to repay him for lining DNC pockets with his scam. Yes.
Yep.
Well, It's much worse than you think, Alex, because he's in Canada. The story takes place in Montreal, so much worse than you can imagine. It's if you can imagine.
I think he means Sam
Bankman-Fried.
Thank you. Oh, okay, the update with Sam Bankman-Fried. Yeah, thank you, Alex. That's what I believed. Yeah, that's what I believed. He is still in prison. His girlfriend is free. They're making a movie. But yeah, no, he actually got in prison. There's photos of him from the inside. He's lost weight because he used to be a little round.
Yeah,
but now he's slim Bankman-Fried.
Yeah. Little real life living, you know what I mean?
Yeah, correct. But yeah,
that and probably all the constant rape, but you know.
Well, maybe I don't know. Sometimes if he's not a chomo, he can probably evade it. You know, not everyone.
Yeah, I mean, did you see the guy? He's never lifted a weight in his life.
Yeah.
Well, bite off a fly.
What kind of prison did they send him
Yeah, it
to?
depends with the prison. I mean, he's a wealthy individual. His family's super wealthy.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
I don't think he's in the worst prison, especially for financial crimes. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
can't grape the willy. Yeah. I mean, did you see his goblin girlfriend? Jeez. Oh,
And they had orgies and stuff.
Nasty.
The smell. Anyway.
My precious.
All right. Well, very cool. Very cool. Let's go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Where can everybody find you, Mr. Frederick Guimont?
Right. So I have a YouTube channel with my name. I have a show on every Tuesday. Last night we had a Marvel artist, Sean Chen, come on and talk about learning to write comics. Very interesting discussion.
I'm going to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I've clipped it out as well. Like if you want to just the clips on the writing, it's a 20-minute clip. Or 13 minutes, I think. And of course, ratelcomic.com is my website. You've got the links to both crowdfunders because I have a crowdfunder on Fund My Comic and one on geyser.fund that you can send me some Bitcoin. So either you're sending me your Bitcoin or through credit card and I get Bitcoin. I am the first comic book artist to use that platform. So it's a very interesting experiment. And yeah, ratelcomic.com, Frédéric Guimont on YouTube. And I'm also on the Comic Skate Commandos, as you are, Aaron, on Saturdays.
Yeah.
When I can make it, yes.
We search for love.
That's correct. Crystal's
unfortunately, when they switch to Saturdays, I'm less likely to make it because, you know, I don't get a lot of days off, and when I do, I like to unwind. And it's not always like for public consumption, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, Alex says, quote, one cock ring to rule them all was the code to get into their orgies.
Yeah. It's just like a greeting card with her face on it.
Now, Chris, before we do kind of end it all, you've got some cool news coming up because what are you doing on, was it Saturday or Friday?
So Saturday, I'm going to be at a manga day for Balin Books. It's a local indie bookshop here. Yeah, here's a trailer for the manga.
インフィニタイルクロニコルズ樹木の大戦
God damn it. You put it in Japanese. Oh,
yeah,
all right.
okay, yeah.
You get the full manga. Ooh, look at you.
Wow.
第1弾の漫画のサンプルページをぜひお楽しみください
Please enjoy these samples of
ここに表示されている
God damn it.
いくつかのページ
Put it in
は
subtext
3冊目
or
の本からのも
subtitles.
のアド
Oh, I
ベン
did.
トソローズです
Oh, I see it now.
Wait,
Sorry.
why are we reading from left to right, Chris?
Well, because this is the preview book.
神話上の生き物の世
Frederick only
界
reads
へ
in
ようこそ
French.
この世では危険は愚か者を殺す 英雄たちは盗まれた遺産を再発見する情の決断は多くの人々の運命に影響を与えます家族を守るため父親は危険な課題に立ち向かいます
Oh, that's the original.
私たちのヒーローたちの決断によって多くの人生が影響を受けます
Well, these animations
That's
really
cool.
came out great, Chris.
Yeah, those are
英
great.
雄は過去の恨みを許さなければならない。
Wow.
そして悪行は償わなければならない。
Kind of want to start
こ
chasing
れこ
tail
そが
now.
共通の敵に対して彼らを団結させる
I'm
もの
not
で
a
ある。
furry. I'm not a furry.
自由のために全てを犠牲にしますか？それともより大きな力を得るために彼ら全員を裏切るのでしょうか？派閥が決定しゲームが始まります。掛け金はかつてないほど高くなっています。かつての敵同士が団結し運命に抗うことができるのか？
That's pretty
母親
badass.
は強力な神々を倒せるのか？
Oh man, that's a good.
インフィニタイルクロニコルズ樹木の大戦発売中。
Infinite Chronicles. Hey, I know that guy. It's been a long time since I've seen that guy.
Wow, face reveal. I did not expect that, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was, and then yeah.
Got to beat off all the guys, you know.
The one cockroach ruled them all. I got the invitation.
All right, guys. We're going to head in an hour and a half. Good job. All right. We'll call it here before I fall asleep because I've been up forever. So anyway, I don't want to get like sleepy drunk or you know what I mean? Where I'm like,
I don't know what you mean. Would you give me an example, Aaron?
Man. I get up at like 2:30 in the morning to go to work.
Oh, that's harsh, man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I
Now you
feel
feel, and I'm working 60-hour weeks, so you see where I'm coming from. You know,
I feel you now. Yeah, yeah. I want to thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate you taking the time to host me and ask me all these Bitcoin questions. Like most shows are not curious about it at all. So a lot of most shows will just like go through it really quick and focus on other stuff. So I appreciate your curiosity and openness.
I've been wanting to pick your brain about your views on Bitcoin and all that stuff for quite a while now, because I have a little bit of Bitcoin myself, and like I said, you know, I remember hearing the white papers read like in 2010. You know what I mean? So Bitcoin has been on my radar for quite a while, and I was like, oh, cool, somebody's doing a comic about it, you know, and then we've never had just like a one-on-one about it, so. It was cool to have a minute.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
Anytime.
So, all right. Since I don't pay for StreamYard right now, and I haven't gotten to restream enough, I don't have an exit. I'm sorry, guys. So,
well, you can sing a little song. You can do a little dance.
that takes money. So, if somebody wants to
super chat him, so he does a little dance.
Yeah. I'm not popular enough to get super chats, but all right. Anyways, I'm gonna hit the button and then it'll be a delay or whatever. So we'll say bye.